This guy, FaZe Rain, has been on a bit of a rampage the last couple of days. I should say the last couple of months. I want to quickly air out the fact I don't have any issues with FaZe Rain. I don't think anything I've said has been too out of line around this situation. He gives me a lot of content to talk about. It's just like there's a lot of back and forth that I somehow have anything against him. That's just simply not true. I just think that a lot of things he has done lately have been pretty crazy, and I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Despite that, though, we continue to talk about FaZe Rain after months ago exposing FaZe Clan and a lot of the issues he has with FaZe Clan. The past week or so, it's been a completely different beast, as it was actually first started off with this story we're talking about today, as he went ahead and leaked, apparently, a supposed future FaZe Clan signee for some female talent. It was actually FaZe Clan recently, before we found out some more bad news about FaZe Clan and them doing another round of layoffs where 40% of employees have been laid off, where they tweeted out saying, hey, we want more women in FaZe Clan. Ironically so, it's then FaZe Rain responding to that and leaking their next female signing. As he goes, spoiler alert, it's Grace. I believe it's actually Grace Van Dien is how you pronounce it, but you guys know I suck at pronunciations. And the only reasoning I heard was because she was on one episode of Stranger Things. And that obviously is a big deal. You know, FaZe Clan is about to sign a female talent. They haven't done that very often. Their most recent FPS roster is the Valorant. Female Valorant roster is, I think, their first female team signing ever in FaZe Clan. So it's a pretty big deal when FaZe announced this stuff. I think there are some people to back Rain's point that they're only doing it for public appeal. And then he just goes out and leaks the entire signing of Grace, who, if you go to her Twitter, has been interacting with people like Nate Hill. I mean, this does make sense. It would be a play that some other esports orgs might have done, because Grace does also stream on Twitch. And yes, she was also on Stranger Things, a widely known personality. Rain's point being is that they are doing this because she is a woman and that she is a celebrity, but she has no ties to actual gaming or what FaZe stands for, I think is what he's getting at. And this is where I want to say I don't have anything against Rain. I just think it's okay to speak against some of the things he's doing. I haven't gotten mad about it. I'm just simply pointing out that you are now leaking the signings of these people who don't get to announce their own signings. That's the only thing I had issue with, because FaZe Rain, his issues are with FaZe Clan. Now, because of this, he is leaking the signing of a creator, streamer, personality out there for Grace. I just felt bad for Grace. That's all I was trying to say. Then Rain clarified he also posted to his Instagram story. This is no offense to her. It's kind of similar to the Nick Merckx situation, where he talked about Nick Merckx and then leaked his $1 million salary, and then also said that Nick Merckx has had zero notable moments with FaZe Clan. But he also clarified, I'm not trying to attack Nick Merckx, that FaZe Clan is my business. FaZe Clan is what I'm trying to correct here. So that's where he's coming from. And I'm not mad. Again, I've talked about this. This is content for me. It's also been content for Rain, though, making over a dozen videos around all of this. It just seemed how this started was FaZe Clan was his target, calling out the uppers at FaZe Clan, the OG members who are not speaking out the same way FaZe Rain was. And that was all fun and all. It seems just as of lately, now he's leaking Nick Merck's salary. Now he's leaking the signings of some of their creators. Now he's leaking all the numbers of all their esports teams. And that one's not anyone else involved. So more power to him. It is just pretty crazy to step back and realize the things that FaZe Rain is doing. I'm surprised he hasn't been sued yet or is not in some potential lawsuit. All the information he has revealed or leaked, it is pretty freaking crazy. And I look back and forth in the comments, and I think I saw, a lot of people agreeing with Rain that this signing makes no sense. My counter to that would be we have seen so many esports organizations, FaZe Clan included, make a lot of celebrity signings that don't make sense. And to Rain's defense, he also called those out. I feel bad for Grace in this situation for having her signing be leaked, but Rain has also mentioned the amount of celebrities that FaZe Clan have signed that made no sense. So, he has done this before. I guess he's keeping to where he's always been on these kind of topics. He's just been very outspoken as of late. So to do all this stuff in the same week is pretty crazy. A lot of people in the comments back and forth on, Grace would still be a great signing. She's been connecting with a lot of people out there. I believe the Misfits. I believe 100 Thieves. She has friends in LA across several esports organizations. I think the big question would be, why would she go with FaZe and not other organizations? And I mean this in the most polite way possible. If you're a girl and you know the space, why would you want to join FaZe if there are other options? And I guess that's also what Rain's coming at. Like, Rain is like, you don't really make sense for the brand. And yeah, it just, I don't know what to think about that. Because like, if you know FaZe Clan, FaZe is known for a lot of drama, and they're not known particularly for their female signings out there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're offering her. Could be a nice size bag. Despite all of this, what do you guys think? FaZe Rain not just leaking signings, leaking tons of numbers. We'll see what he leaks next about FaZe Clan, and if FaZe Clan is ever going to respond. That might be the craziest thing. I know they can't say anything because that just adds more fuel to the fire, but I really want to know what is being said behind the scenes when a creator is doing all of this, because he's gone far beyond what I thought he was going to start revealing, and I don't know if he has showed any signs of slowing down. So what do y'all think? Take care, okay? I'll catch you back here next time. I'm sure Rain's not done.